Hello, class. Considering we took our quiz today, I'm going to go back to trying to flip the classroom. So I want to remind you that it is very important that you watch these videos every night so that tomorrow during class, you can complete the classwork and get help on that as needed. You are expected to, while you're watching the notes, to complete this note packet. You can use two devices, one device, and do a split screen. That's entirely your choice. You must watch this video and Edpuzzle in order to receive credit for watching the video. This is a homework assignment. Even though it's in Edpuzzle, you can still pause and you can still rewind. You can't fast forward unless you've already watched that part of the video. If you have any questions during the video, please jot it down so you can ask me during class. So today we are beginning part 2 of Unit 1. And this is continuing with our geometry definitions. Okay, so here we go. Day 1, rays, angles, and classifying angles. So a ray is part of a line with one endpoint and continuing in one direction. So it is important when we name a ray that we list the endpoint first. So here I have ray AB because it starts on A and goes towards B. This, even though it goes to the left, would be ray DC because I always list the endpoint first. Opposite rays share an endpoint, share the endpoint, and form a line. So if I have ray DC, I could also have ray DF, and these are opposite rays because together they form line FC. So here's our example. Example 1, use the figure to the right to name 3 rays. So I can name a lot of rays there. I can name ray RS, which starts on R and goes to the right. I can name ray TW, which starts at T and goes to the right. I could also name ray TS, which starts on T but goes to the left. There are many rays there. Name a pair of opposite rays with endpoint T. Well, I just did that up there, where I can have TW and TS, because they start on T, but they go opposite ways. Name another pair of opposite rays. So another pair of opposite rays up there is ST and SR. An angle is 2 rays that share an endpoint. So our opposite rays are a special type of angle. They form a straight angle. Any 2 rays form an angle. So this angle right here is formed by ray BC and ray BA. Now there are 3 ways to name an angle. So this angle here, I could name as angle B, which is just its vertex. I must always use the middle point. So B is the vertex. I could name it angle 1, or I could name it angle ABC. Now you could also name it angle CBA. Those are actually the same. Congruent angles are two or more angles. Actually, let's just say two angles with the same measure. So when we're measuring an angle, we're measuring how much one ray moved off of the other ray. So we're measuring it in degrees, like how much it rotated. Classifying angles according to size or measure. Measure is the better word. So this, I want you to classify these, pause. So pause, classify these, and come back. Okay, so hopefully you were able to classify these, remembering from years past, as acute, right, obtuse, and straight. Now I'm going to get more specific. Acute angles are greater than 0, but less than 90. Right angles have to equal 90. Obtuse has to be more than 90, but less than 180. And a straight angle is exactly 180 degrees. Angle bisector is a line or ray that splits one angle into two congruent angles. So now we're going to try a practice problem. So notice it says hint, draw a diagram. Always, always, always draw a diagram. So we have AB is the bisector of DAC. So I'm going to draw an angle DAC. And it doesn't have to be to scale or fancy. And AB is the bisector. So AB is a ray going through it that cuts it in half. That means angle, oops, I labeled that wrong. That means angle DAB is the same as BAC. We use these little marks to indicate they're the same. So DAB is 3x plus 2, and BAC is 5x minus 18. We know that BA is the angle bisector, so we know 3x plus 2 is equal to 5x minus 18. So we complete that algebra, subtract 3x from both sides. We get 2 equals 2x minus 18. We add 18 to both sides. We get 20 equals 2x. Divide both sides by 2, and x equals 10. So if you watch the video tonight, tomorrow during class, we'll work on these problems. If you do not watch the video tonight, you're going to actually, if you watch the video, we'll do those in class. Have a good day.